so many great features in the Line 6 Amplify FX100. It may be that you need a gigable floorboard packed with over 200 amps in effects and 100 foot switchable sounds. It may be that you want to jam along at home to your favourite guitar tracks and have the FX100 download some great sounds for you to use. Or like me today, you may want to record your own tracks at home. Amplify FX100 will allow you to do all of this and a whole lot more. Right now, I'm home and I want to do some recording. I have a pretty good idea of the kind of sounds I want to use, but some of them exist in my head as the sounds I hear my favourite players use. Using the Line 6 remote app, rather than trying to program my own sounds from scratch, I can simply search for one of these famous guitar sounds. Or I could actually just play back a track by the artist I'm thinking of and have the app search the Line 6 tone cloud for some appropriate tones. So right now, I'm thinking I'd like some kind of Hendrixy Strat tone, something along the lines of Voodoo Child. Now I could play back some Hendrix from my iTunes library and jam along with the suggested tones, but I may get carried away and I really want to do some recording today. So for now, I'm going to check the Line 6 community. I'm going to see if anybody's done all the hard work for me. So this kind of works, but for the sound that I want a little bit more drive. Now normally, the pedal that's been called up here wouldn't be my first choice as a distortion pedal, but I kind of like it, so I'm going to pursue that, and I'm just going to swipe in a little bit more gain. So Line 6 Amplify has taken me out of my comfort zone, and I've learned something new about one of the 100 effects pedals that are in there. It's not a model I would normally have chosen, and now maybe next time I'm in the store I won't be so dismissive of that particular pedal. So next, and in complete contrast to that, I think I'd like a really heavy rock sound, something along the lines of something I heard on an old Living Colour record. So I'm going to search that and I'm going to see what turns up. Great, that tread plate was just what I was after. And finally, I want to have an atmospheric section at the end. Something along the lines of what I hear Ry Cooder do in his movie soundtrack work. That sort of big reverb tremolo sound. So let's see if I can find one of those. Okay, so I was looking for a tremolo. Instead I've come across an auto pan. So that sounds really, really nice panning between the two speakers there. But what I do need to do is actually just get it at the tempo of the track that I'm going to write. So what I need to do there is just keep pressing the tap tempo button on the screen, and that'll just bring it into tempo with the actual piece of music. Okay, so now I can get on and do some recording. For this I'll be plugging Amplify FX100 straight into my recording interface, and I'll be monitoring back through my studio monitors. I won't be using any external hardware, and I won't be using any software plugins, not even for reverbs and delays. So basically what you hear are exactly the same sounds as the ones that I've shared online to the tone cloud. So now that I'm satisfied with all the tones and the sounds that I've been creating, I can save them all to the Amplify FX100. I can save 100 of my own sounds to here. I've also got a volume pedal and a wah pedal, so I can feel confident going out and taking this track out live and being able to gig through it and being able to switch all those sounds with my feet. As well as publishing these tones to the Line 6 tone cloud, I can also share them with my friends on Facebook and Twitter. So not only have I got foot switchable access to all my own sounds, as you've seen, I can go to the Line 6 tone cloud and download tones and play along with all my favourite records. I don't even have to do any of the work, although it is always good to share and give something back to the community.
Introducing the Stomp Lab series of multi-effect pedals for guitar and bass. These pedals pack powerful sounds into compact units featuring an ultra-stylish, roadworthy metal housing with quick and easy sound selection. The series includes the StompLab 1G for guitar, 1B for bass, and the enhanced StompLab 2G and 2B featuring an onboard expression pedal. Choose from its class-leading 103 types of effects and 100 programs. Some effects are derived from the highly regarded Vox VT Plus series of amplifiers and the ToneLab EX multi-effects pedal. Use it at home for practicing or place it into your gig bag for on-the-go use. Choose the amp setting to run the StompLab through your favorite amp, or select line to run it direct into your mixer or headphones. All programs are named with a musical style such as rock, blues, or metal, allowing all players of any level to easily locate the perfect sound. Using the expression pedal on the 2G and 2B, you can change effect parameters in real time, which is convenient for live performances. Whether you're after great sounding amp models or effects, the StompLab has everything you need in the studio, home, or for live performance. The StompLab series packs a big punch in a compact size. The StompLab series takes you where you want to go.
Next up on the block is the Stereo Memory Man with Hazarai from electro-harmonix. And Hazarai, in case you're wondering, means all the good stuff. There's a lot of stuff going on in this. It has a fully functioned digital delay with a filter section. It has a looper section. It has a tap tempo. It has the ability for presets. And to help us walk through it, we have John Pisani, a senior designer from electro-harmonix, who's going to show us what's on top.
Thanks, Dan. So basically, we have 4 echo modes. We have your straightforward echo. We have an echo with modulation, a multi-tap echo, which lets you choose a number of repeats, and we have a reverse echo. It's an intelligent reverse echo. Actually, it listens to what you're playing. And then the looper, you have up to 30 seconds of loop time, which is very nice. And all of this is in true stereo, in and out.
Wow, cool. All right, so we're going to spend some time together. We're going to go through and we're going to show you a bunch of the functions that this thing is capable of doing.
Let's check out the multi-tap echo. In this mode, we let the musician choose the number of repeats that they'd like to hear from their echo.
Okay.
First, we'll start with 1 repeat. Then we'll go up to 2 or 3. And now a bunch of repeats.
Okay.
One feature I really like about the multi-tap echo is that we can fade in the repeats. So let me set up a sound here and give this a try. Maybe a little longer delay time. So next, we're going to listen to the reverse echo.
Okay.
What is great about the reverse echo in the Memory Man here is that it actually listens to your playing. It re-triggers its echo time on the notes you play, instead of a free-running reverse echo like most reverse echoes out there.
Okay.
So why don't you play a few licks and we can listen to that. Next up, we'll listen to the Stereo Man in stereo. So the echoes will be ping-ponging back and forth between the 2 amps. And as you're playing, I'll add some reverb in.
Okay.
Does that sound good?
Yep, we're going to check out the tap tempo. So let's tap in a beat here. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4.
want to check out the modulation echo?
I do.
Great. Okay, first we'll start with a flanger type sound.
Okay.
Okay. And we have a chorus sound.
Okay.
Go ahead. Nice. And then for long delay times, you can actually hear the echoes shift in pitch. We want to show you a simple echo with the filter section, because the filter section really sounds great. We have a low pass and a high pass filter, and of course no filtering if that's what you want. So first we'll start with no filtering, and then I'll slowly fade in the low pass, and then I'll bring in the high pass. So next up, we're going to try recording and overdubbing over a loop.
Great.
So first we'll record your basic rhythm.
Okay.
Then maybe we'll record a loop in reverse.
Okay.
And then maybe we'll record a faux bass pitch shifted up and then brought back down.
Okay.
Let's try that.
All right. So I'll play the loop and then you'll tap me in.
I'll do
Here
my
we go.
best.
Okay. So that was the Stereo Memory Man with Hazarai from electro-harmonix. I'd like to thank John for giving us a great little tour of just a few things that this is capable of doing. Between the fully functioned digital delay with filter section, you have the tap tempo, you have the looper section. This thing is really just waiting for you to jump on it and explore the range of possibilities that it offers. And there you have it. It's the Hazarai.